Fast, accurate, and every day. First Defense Weather.
All right, a happy Thursday to you, and we've got a lot in the weather department to talk about, so let's get right into it. First of all, the watch warning map is very colorful. We have a winter storm warning in place for Chautauqua, Cattaraugus counties, including Erie County, Pennsylvania as well. This starts tonight and runs all the way through Monday morning. There is also a wind chill watch in place for Warren County, and this whole winter storm is multiple hazards at the same time. We're dealing with heavy snow, big temperature drop, dangerous wind chills, and very strong winds. I mean, all of this is coming at once. It's a smorgasbord of weather just crammed all into one particular storm. So this is the issue we're having with this storm, is because it's multiple hazards at the same time. And this is not just a Western New York problem. This is a widespread problem. Look at how far these winter weather warnings stretch across the entire continental 48. We even have wind chill advisories down across the deep south, Alabama, Georgia, and even parts of North Florida as well. Yeah, getting cold for their standards down there as that big pool of cold air continues to surge in with that deep upper trough that is digging in. So here is what's going on in terms of the weather impacts. If you watched us yesterday, there is no change to this impact graphic from yesterday. We're still expecting the same things. Wind gusts near 60, 65, maybe 70 miles an hour at times, and that is why there's a blizzard warning up for the Buffalo metro area, because that's where the strongest winds will likely be along the Lake Erie shoreline as well. Snowfall is still up there. We've had worse, but the snow depth will be deep. But temperature and travel, temperatures come crashing down tomorrow. I mean, I'll show you the future temperatures a little bit later on. It's going to be two different seasons when we're done here. And this is also going to cause big travel problems, because temperatures are going to be mild very early in the day, like around midnight. And then by the time we end the day on Friday, that is likely any ponding water or snow melt is going to refreeze. And the problem is, when snow refreezes, it doesn't refreeze as snow, it refreezes as ice. And that is the problem. That is going to create black ice and very dangerous driving conditions through the weekend. So in terms of the wind gusts, this is the forecast max wind gust coming off the computer modeling. You can see the strongest winds near the shoreline, 61 at Dunkirk, 65 being projected for the future wind gust in Buffalo. Again, that's why that blizzard warning is in effect up there. We wouldn't be a bit surprised if we have blizzard-like conditions across the southern tier, but understand a blizzard has nothing to do with snow depth, okay? The technical definition of a blizzard has to do with temperature, wind, and wind chill. And obviously when you get heavy snow and very strong winds, near whiteout conditions, that is a blizzard. It has nothing to do with snow depth. And the other part of this is record cold likely coming for the Christmas weekend. Now for Saturday, for Christmas Eve day, we're forecasting only 8 degrees. And if we hit that or fall anywhere between it, that'll be the coldest Christmas Eve day on record, dating all the way back to 1895. The current record low max is 11, set back in 1906. And for Christmas Day, we're forecasting 16. And if we hit that, that would tie the coldest Christmas Day ever, which was back in 1992, or anything below it would break. So yes, lots of Arctic cold on the way. If you have a penguin, they'll be happy. Well, of course, you can't have penguins as a pet, but you get what I mean. All right, let's take a look at Future Scan here. So newest run of the computer modeling shows you maybe a light snow flurry or light drizzle through the afternoon hours today. Otherwise, today's not going to be too bad, but the wind is going to start ticking up as we go throughout the day. So notice as the snow continues across the day on through the day today, just a few light snow flurries to contend with. But as we go into the morning hours tomorrow, this is right around 10 p.m., notice we'll be dealing with some rain showers, but we'll run the model out through tomorrow morning. See the snow starting to peak into northwestern Pennsylvania? That is going to be that colder air, and then ultimately the cold air surges on in across the entire region, and then the temperatures drop through the day. Then we're going to set the stage for lake effect. It's originally going to start up near the Buffalo metro area, but as we go through the weekend, the snow is going to sag its way down across the southern tier and into the typical snow belt. So in terms of snowfall accumulations, this is, again, some spots we'll get more. It's localized when it comes to lake effect, but the bullseye again will be near the Lake Erie shoreline and especially up towards the Buffalo metro area. More than 2 feet could be expected there. Across the southern tier, we could be looking at about 5 to a foot of snow, maybe more. See Dunkirk, almost 2 feet of snow. So again, Combine that with everything else we've got, this is just going to be a mess. Now, in terms of temperatures here, this is around midnight. These are likely going to be the highs for tomorrow. It's going to occur while most of you are in bed. 40 degrees here in town, but watch as we go through the day. By 3 o'clock in the afternoon, all of us are in the single digits, knocking on 0 in some spots. In Randolph especially, again, the Lake Erie shoreline, you'll stay warmer, relatively speaking, but you'll still be in double-digit territory, and man, just cold coming. It is weather whiplash through the day on Friday. So the ultimate satellite solution 7 days. So we're coining it here. You heard it first right here. The temperature crash of 2022, 40, that's midnight. We're starting Saturday at a goose egg, okay? So that's a 40-degree temperature drop, obviously, in 24 hours. Think about that. 8 degrees on Saturday, starting Christmas Day around 5, only making it to around 16. Heavy lake effect snow with blowing and drifting snow. The snow is really going to be hard to measure because the strong winds are going to be blowing a lot of that around, creating snow drifts and making it very difficult to get accurate measurements. Lake effect snow continues on Monday, struggling to hit 20, and we are going to stay cold through mid next week, but at least the snow will cut out.